What is up, guys? I'm DaddyGamerFred, and welcome back to another live reaction review. Today, we're going to be jumping in and checking out the Hogwarts Legacy State of Play for March 17th, 2022. I'm pretty excited for this game. This is like the longest we ever went for a while without a traditional Harry Potter game. This is Hogwarts Legacy. I'm thinking that we're going to see a lot of Hogwarts storylines and stuff like that in this game. Hopefully they show a lot of...
State of Play is back with an in-depth look at the magic brewing in Hogwarts
let's do it.
Legacy.
Let's jump in it. I'm thinking we're going to just see a lot of Hogwarts stuff, a lot of gameplay, hopefully. We're supposed to be getting this game this year. Hopefully we get a date, but that might just be a blog post. I don't even think we're going to get that this year. I mean, today. Hopefully we do. WB, let's go. Don't disappoint. Don't disappoint. Avalanche. Oh, there goes the phone.
Lumos.
Who is that? In-game footage, work in progress. Gameplay and cinematics. Okay. Is that how I create a character?
What do you think you're doing here, humans?
Oh, okay. Okay. We got a lot of monsters, which is fitting for HP. Oh my God, yes. Show
Welcome
us.
to Hogwarts Legacy.
Show us. Let's
You're
go.
a new student at the famed School of Witchcraft and Wizardry with a unique ability to manipulate powerful ancient magic hidden in the wizarding world. You'll need to uncover what's behind the return of this forgotten magic and who is seeking to harness it to destroy wizard kind, as you may be the one that decides the fate of the entire wizarding world.
Okay.
But before you can study magic and begin to solve these mysteries, you must create the witch or wizard you want to be.
I like it. I like it. I like the scars.
When you arrive at Hogwarts, you will be sorted into one of the 4 Hogwarts houses.
Do you get to
Gryffindor,
pick?
Hufflepuff, Ravenclaw, or Slytherin. After you settle into your dormitory, you will meet up with your housemates in the common room. You will then need to attend classes, and you do have some catching up to do, as you are starting Hogwarts late as a 5th year.
So you are the new student.
You'll begin your studies attending Charms, Defense Against the Dark Arts, Herbology, and Potions classes, to name a few.
Ah, hello, class. Please welcome the newest rose in our garden.
Okay.
Shall we begin?
Don't know who
Welcome
or
to
none of
year
these people
5
are.
of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work, but I am confident.
It looks
you will
good.
take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge.
The best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
I'm sure it's gonna look a little better when it's not when we get like a 4K footage.
You may begin.
Okay. All right. I definitely want to see more
For a
combat.
beginner.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school.
Okay.
Here, you'll meet your professors and learn to cast spells, grow magical plants, brew potions, and more. In between classes, you'll be able to explore the castle famous for its secrets,
That's what I want to
enchantments,
do.
and mysteries.
I think that's the one thing that's drawing me to this
You'll
game.
discover
is,
dungeons and secret passageways,
What? It's just
as well as
exploring the
challenging
castle.
puzzles that will require magical skill and a clever mind to solve.
Okay.
You may even find yourself in iconic
Oh,
locations
that's,
you've never been able
homie.
to explore before.
The homie. The little homie.
It's the late 1800s, so while the common rooms and classes may be familiar, most of your professors will not be. However, you may recognize a few faces.
All good fun. Once Sir Patrick lets me join the Headless Hunt, I'll be right there with them. This offering is sure to win them over.
Don't forget why I'm here, sir.
That's cool.
You'll come to know this eclectic group of talented witches and wizards in class and while completing side assignments that are part of a special curriculum. One's designed to help you catch up with the other 5th years at your own speed.
5th years.
Lumos.
A dangerous mystery.
Opportunities for adventure abound in the area surrounding Hogwarts.
Yo, what's good, Doug?
The magical abilities you learn to master through your schoolwork will soon become tested as you unravel a dangerous mystery
You gonna play
by
this?
working alongside the accomplished and yet enigmatic Professor Fig to try and discover if the
I'm definitely
rumors
gonna
of
check
a
it out.
mounting goblin rebellion hold any weight, and if the safety of Hogwarts lies in the balance.
I have. Opinions differ as to how great a threat he really is.
Especially if it's like open world GTA,
loyalists
quote
are capable
unquote,
of so
Harry
much
Potter.
more than
I'm
people
down.
realize.
The wizarding world of this era is fraught with dangers. Creatures corrupted by a magical force, powerful goblins, and sinister witches and wizards,
guy need to know
all
how to
willing to
block or
fight,
dodge,
even
bro.
kill, to achieve their own goals. In fact, there's an uneasy alliance between the goblins and dark wizards.
You said you could get
Goblins
to the
and dark
trial when they
wizards,
came to
okay.
Hogsmeade. That all you needed was a distraction. I gave you a distraction.
I just watched a student take down your distraction. Who is this child? You're not telling me.
But perhaps you shouldn't involve yourself with that just yet.
Yeah, the textures on it, some of the textures are actually looking like bad. Like his hat looked bad. But hopefully, again, it does look better when the game is closer to release. Spells and combat. Let's go. Let's go. I'm waiting for all of this. Show me all of that, bro. I want to see all the spells we can do.
Enemies possess unique defensive and
world will be
offensive
crazy.
abilities, including blasting curses, stunning spells, enchanted weaponry, and more. While some may attack directly, others might enchant and incapacitate you.
Oh,
Mastery
okay.
of the shield charm allows you to deflect ranged spells and direct weapon strikes.
There we go. A roll. A dodge. Ooh,
Counter-attack
oh.
with powerful stunning charms, allowing you to follow up with extended spell combinations.
Okay, so you could use stuff in the environment. That's lit.
Students who become particularly adept at spellcasting will find many ways to exploit their enemy's weakness.
Bro. He's like juggling them in the air with fire, bro. Oh, shit. Okay. So everything is wand based. There's no punches being
Roast
thrown.
with Incendio.
Which I guess.
Devastate your enemies using various finishes.
Oh,
You can even
fatalities?
use the mysterious, powerful magic your professors do not understand to obliterate your strongest foes. Mixing and matching dozens of spells will let you define your combat style.
That is lit. You can pull them close to you.
On your path to become the ultimate duelist.
That's fire. Okay. Ooh. All right. Okay, he fighting one guy in the air and then fighting the other guy behind him.
Enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time.
In addition
Talent
to classes and
and
spells,
abilities.
you'll have access to a deep set of upgrades, talents, and skills to aid your progression as a wizard. Complete challenges throughout the world to earn experience. Level up your abilities by choosing talents to upgrade your spells, plants,
My
and
son turned
potions to increase their
invisible.
power.
Oh
Decide
my
which
God,
talents
okay.
best fit your playstyle to allow you to focus on your favorite types of magic.
That's lit.
You can also
That's
loot,
lit.
buy, or craft your own magical gear.
Of course, it wouldn't be a video
This
game
will
without a
increase
treasure
your
chest.
offensive and defensive capabilities in combat.
Okay.
Gear can be upgraded and specialized to allow for greater abilities for your chosen playstyle.
Use a strong, even motion when cutting your ingredients.
Spells are not the only tools at your disposal in combat. As you hone your wand skills, you can continue to further your magical education at Hogwarts progressing your development as a witch or wizard. Brew potions that can increase your power when you need a boost.
Okay.
Grow and deploy magical plants to mob the battlefield and keep your enemies at bay.
Okay.
You can even unleash deadly mandrake seedlings to incapacitate
Bro,
unsuspecting enemies.
what?
In Beasts class, you will learn about a variety of magical beasts you might encounter, both at school and as you explore the world surrounding the castle and its grounds.
The goal of today is to remind
Oh,
all of
yes.
you how to
Show
maneuver on a
us
broomstick
flying
safely.
on a broom. Yes, let's
Learning
go.
and mastering broom flight is highly recommended so that you may travel around the world more quickly.
Bro, look at this world, bro.
Apology homework.
Let's go. Let's go, bro.
Some abilities may be taught to you by students who become your friends. As you develop relationships with these schoolmates, they can accompany you on your journey.
I wonder if
as
some
your
are
companions.
lost behind different, like,
And over time, you'll learn their stories.
character-specific stuff, like
This is our chance.
if you
Natsuri
don't.
Onai is a brave adventurer driven by the justice she seeks. Poppy Sweeting has a kind heart and loves magical beasts, connecting with them more easily than with humans.
But what happens now?
Oh, it doesn't
Unafraid of
matter. You can
detention
see
or
the different
breaking the
classes.
rules
Sneaking in the restricted section
Uh-huh.
again.
is Sebastian Sallow, a charismatic Slytherin
We've been over this, boy. Pricklefigs cannot reverse a curse.
with a troubling family secret.
Nothing can. The sooner you accept that reality, the better.
You'll meet these students and more as you explore common rooms, hallways between classes, and regular gathering areas.
Welcome to the Room of Requirement.
Okay. What's that?
One of the most remarkable secrets of Hogwarts is known as the Room of Requirement.
What's that? Customizable room? Let's go.
You're introduced to this space that seems to sense what you need and then provides it for you.
Okay.
Since you need to catch up to your peers, the room provides space for you to sow and harvest plants, brew potions, and upgrade your gear.
That's fire.
A helpful house elf named Deke helps you discover
Deke!
vivariums that allow you to nurture your own menagerie of magical beasts.
What is it?
Deke isn't sure. Only one
Aw.
way to find out.
You can
I
freely
need
customize
Deke!
this space to reflect your personality
That
and
is
magical
fire,
specialties.
bro. We built in our own crib, basically. You got Pet the cat. Let's go. 10 out of 10. Oh my god. Beyond the castle walls.
Not everything you need on your journey is available at Hogwarts.
The
You'll want to visit the
station! Let's
nearby
go!
wizarding village of Hogsmeade, where loads of shops
Hogsmeade?
and vendors can provide you with the supplies you require.
Bro, this is really... We really getting...
From potion ingredients and recipes,
We really
the
getting an
seeds for
open world
magical
Harry
plants
Potter. Like,
to all
what the
sorts of
fuck is
gear.
this?
But Hogsmeade also has its dangerous side. A band of dark witches and wizards, emboldened by the turmoil of the times, wander the village outskirts. You must avoid them or defeat them.
Only thing
As
this
you
is
explore,
missing is
you'll find
multiplayer.
the world surrounding
Right?
Hogwarts is alive with activity, wonders, and areas of unusual interest. As the school year progresses,
My son
dynamic
had
seasons
snow
and climates
on
will
his,
fill the sky with
robe, that's
lightning or
fire.
sunshine, or coat the ground with snow or rain.
I want to see this
Unique
in 4K.
wizarding hamlets
This
pepper
live
the
stream footage
countryside,
is not
each
super
with
great.
vendors and residents who have stories to tell, and missions with which they could use your assistance. Be on the lookout for enchanting magical puzzles that may very well have been designed by Merlin himself
Okay.
when he was a student at Hogwarts.
Bro, what?
Magical beasts roam the lands outside the castle walls.
I wonder if
Some
they
have
give
been
you-
corrupted by a mysterious dark magic, while others are at risk of poachers and their traps. If you're feeling benevolent, you can rescue them and restore them to health in the Room of Requirement.
We could catch animals
But
and
there
put
are
them in our
dangers
room?
beyond
Let's
your
go,
understanding
bro.
in the world
Pokemon.
as well. Dungeons and vaults hold perilous threats and
I'm
also
catching them all.
untold rewards.
I'm catching them all, man. I'm
Be
catching them all.
careful where you choose to explore, as it may lead you down a darker path.
Oh, let's go. That's where I want to go.
Master spells. Befriend new allies. Journey across a landscape never seen before. Uncover ancient secrets. Combat mystical threats. Learn long-forgotten mysteries. Become the witch or wizard you want to be as you leave your unique mark on the wizarding world.
Let's go.
Here, in Hogwarts Legacy.
Fire. Fire. This is the metaverse. This surely is. Holiday 2022? No official date. Looks pretty good. Are we getting anything else?
That was your first extended look at Hogwarts Legacy.
PS4 and 5.
Now let's hear from the real wizards and witches behind the game.
Okay. I thought that was it. I thought that was it. I thought we were done. Let's go. Keep it going.
And the passion and the love for this brand that the team has is astonishing.
Our team is so excited to take all of the love that they put into this as fans and give it to fans.
This is the game that they've dreamed of for 20 years.
Let's go. Behind the scenes.
The lore of the Wizarding world is already so rich, and all we had to do was harness those elements and build a game out of it.
That's all you had to do.
Movies,
Not more, no less.
Books, they all touched me in such a way. Like, it makes me want to go to experience Hogwarts. It makes me put in so much more detail into this game.
We really want to make sure that anything we add or anything we play with or anything that we explore really feels authentic.
Bringing to life just the charm and the love, everything we have for the books, and then marrying that with the iconic experiences from the movies that fans will recognize is really just the perfect handshake between the two. Just the discovery of like seeing things portrayed for the first time. Maybe they've read something and had a picture in their head the whole time, but then finally to get to touch it, to walk around it.
You've got all these elements that can come together to create this amazing AAA open world action RPG.
When it comes to the open world, we just knew it wasn't going to be enough to just stare out the windows of Hogwarts and wonder what it's like out there. But the final question that fans ask is, what's beyond that? What's beyond the Forbidden Forest? What's going to be beyond Hogsmeade? What's beyond the Black Lake if I start traveling south? And we just felt like we had to answer those questions.
Yes.
We were creating a real wide palette of opportunities and ways to explore the world. You're going to see different stories that are really exclusive to who you were in the world.
Hogwarts Legacy is an original story that takes place in the late 1800s.
You are
How
a new
is that
student
gonna take
who is
place?
starting
Like,
at
it's
the
so
famed
far
School of Witchcraft and Wizardry as a 5th year,
back
which is
in
very
time.
unusual.
It's crazy.
So already there's a bit of an edge and a bit of a mystery.
The original story that we tell in the game is your story of what you did, in the Wizarding world that you haven't seen before.
Or make our own magic with our story we're trying to tell.
Fans are familiar with the Wizarding world from, the 1900s and on, really. But now, with this world, we're able to sort of create a space that's their own.
Okay, I see.
Fans of the series will know that ancient magic has been around for a long time, to say the least, and that Hogwarts itself is a stronghold of ancient magic.
Yes.
And the Avatar, the player, has the ability to sense it and possibly wield it or control it.
Our process of development started with rereading the books.
I wonder if we could attack kids in the school.
Every time we start with a new feature, we dig into that, and then beyond.
Fighting everybody, baby. Let's go.
Being able to put our own spin on what this universe is was a pretty big deal. I helped design a piece that nobody has ever seen before. The Hufflepuff common room.
Yes.
As a Hufflepuff, you always wondered, like, what is my common room supposed to look like?
It's close enough to the world that we know that fans will recognize certain names, they'll recognize spells, they'll recognize certain locations.
I recognize that doorway, I recognize that classroom.
But mostly, it's going to be an entirely new Wizarding world that no one's ever experienced.
Because you're going to be able to walk in all of the places.
When people engage in the Wizarding world, what's the one anchor? Like, what's the thing that everyone comes back to? What's the thing that grounds it all and grounds all these characters and grounds all these figures? And for us, we really felt like that answer was Hogwarts itself.
Yeah.
That school, that famous school of witchcraft and wizardry, is really what binds it all.
How to bring Hogwarts to life. That was a very big challenge because
Have
as
the
everybody
stairs
knows,
moved
Hogwarts
and the
is
pictures
huge.
Now we need to know exactly how this passage connects to this passage for game, because you're gonna have to walk it.
And of course, again, the sentient castle, it's got new surprises up its sleeves. It likes to keep its students on its toes. We've put so many little secrets and passageways.
Oh
and
my
rooms in this
God,
castle.
I can't wait to
We
just, like,
recreate those
look for
very important
secrets.
locations. And then there's these other places that are only mentioned in the books or just alluded to. And we have to make the connective tissue that brings all of it together.
Adding a world that is a breathing,
look at this
living world
bro.
is very hard to do because it's all about the details. And as a concept team, we really got into those details and studied history, studied architecture.
I hope that when fans play the game, they get as lost in it as I do. I can just be reviewing a side mission, and all of a sudden I find myself wandering Hogwarts for like 45 minutes because it's so beautiful.
The community is absolutely going to love
Oh
Hogwarts
my God, I'm
Legacy.
jealous.
It's gonna be so fun.
Get that letter to Hogwarts and go to Hogwarts.
We're so excited for people to come to this, to inhabit it, to actually enter the Hogwarts that we built. This is your Hogwarts legacy.
I don't know. It's gonna be big though. It's gonna be big. It's definitely gonna be big. Is it gonna
We
be
truly
bigger
hope
than
you
Call of
enjoyed
Duty?
the Hogwarts
Probably
Legacy
not.
State of Play. Our
Call of
team
Duty.
is so grateful for the excitement and for the passion that all of you bring to this. It's truly what fuels us. On
Probably
behalf
like
of our
10 plus
team
gigs,
at
though.
WB Games Avalanche, we want to thank you for being here today. And
Thank you.
We'll see you at Hogwarts.
See you. Peace. That's it.
That's
Yup.
our show.
That's
we hope
it.
you're excited for the magic to come. See you next time.
All right. For what they showed a lot, and they gave us a lot. And that was more than what I expected. I didn't expect that we were gonna get like a full documentary style like breakdown of what was going on too as well, outside of the gameplay stuff. But kudos to PlayStation, kudos to Hogwarts Legacy. This is a great showing. If anything, it shows us that they not playing. They coming in and they want to leave a mark as far as how good this game is gonna look. I believe it was delayed a couple times, so it's good to see that they're taking their time with the game and hopefully giving us a product that's well polished. It does look pretty good. Again, I want to see it in like 4K crisp definition outside of the live stream, so it won't be, you know, buffering or whatever the case may be. So I do want to see that, but outside of that, everything looks fine. My expectations for this are through the roof because, again, it is the fact that it is an open world Hogwarts, you know, Harry Potter style game, and I am all in for that. I'm all in for that. If we have to give this a score like we always do on live reaction review, it's kind of hard for me to not give it a straight 10 out of 10 because of the fact that it was everything and more. If I would say what we didn't get here was like the big, I mean, we saw a glimpse of a bad guy, but we didn't see as far as the breakdown of the true antagonist of like what's going to be our, you know, enemy of this story. Is it going to be kids that are dabbing into the evil stuff? Is it going to be an adult? Is it going to be, you know what I'm saying? We never got that truly explained here. But again, we got introduced to the world in such a way that it did make me, again, if I had to buy it today, to play it today, I definitely would. So I would say as a presentation, State Out of Play, you know, with the trailer, with the documentary stuff at the end, 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. Let me know what you would give it in the comment section below. Like always, guys, I answer all comments. So let's have that conversation down there. If you're new around here, consider hitting that subscribe button. I do videos like this every day, talking Pokemon, Call of Duty, Fortnite, wherever I feel like dropping the vibes on, I drop it here on the channel. So again, consider hitting that subscribe button. Also, hit the like button. It does help me out a ton as far as moving these videos into recommended so other people can check out the videos. Peace. I love you guys. I'm going to see you guys on the next live reaction review.